Hi, Fran Tarkington here, and we're going to talk about Week 8's games yesterday, and then I'll preview for you tonight's Monday night game between the Seattle Seahawks and the St. Louis Rams. Let us start with Detroit playing at home against the Dallas Cowboys. The best game of the season. We have these two quarterbacks with great ability. Matthew Stafford and Tony Romo put on a show. Des Bryant put on a show, both on the sidelines and on the field. Calvin Johnson had the second highest yards gained pass receiving in the history of the National Football League. Improbable win by Detroit. There was no way they can win, but it's why you and I love the NFL, because you never know. And great victory for the Detroit Lions, but the Cowboys are playing great football. Romo's playing great football. They're going to be in the playoff hunt. Also, the New Orleans Saints just reaffirmed to everybody that they're a contender for this year's National Football League championship. They just destroyed the Buffalo Bills, and the Buffalo Bills played pretty good early on in the game. The New York Jets have reaffirmed that they're going to be the New York Jets. They're not going to be in the Super Bowl. They're not going to be in the playoffs. But the Cincinnati Bengals are stepping up, and Andy Dalton, he's the only question mark I have on that Cincinnati team. If he can continue to play at the level he's playing, this is a very talented team. Watch out for the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, Broncos, Redskins, 7.5. Into the third quarter, it's 21-7 Washington Redskins. Game ends up 45-21 favor of Denver. The pick six that Peyton threw, he fumbled it to lead to a Washington touchdown, and then it just turned all around. I couldn't believe it. But it shows how talented the Denver Broncos are. They shut out the Redskins really in the last quarter and a half. And Washington Redskins, they have not a lot of defense, although RG3 is playing a little bit better. Green Bay Packers just kind of manhandled the Vikings, and they're a contender also. Kansas City Chiefs, 23-17 win over the Cleveland Browns with Jason Campbell playing quarterback. Really? I just don't think that the Kansas City Chiefs are for real. They probably will make the playoffs. They're 8-0, but they're not a contending team for the Super Bowl or to be successful in the playoffs. San Francisco played the worst team in the history of football, the Jacksonville Jaguars. Tampa Bay is trying to reach that level. Neither one of them have won a game, but the Jaguars are just awful. The 49ers toyed with them over in London. And then we go back and see some of our proud franchises, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Minnesota Vikings, just are not going to be in the playoffs this year, are disappointing. The Oakland Raiders beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. My gosh, 21-18. Falcons, a lot of people thought the Falcons were a Super Bowl contender. I didn't. I thought they were the most overrated team going into the season there was. And they're doing it with a really playoff-type quarterback, Matt Ryan, who can really play, but the rest of the team is just not up to par. Tonight, Monday night, Seattle Seahawks, St. Louis Rams. If you're a betting person, whatever points you've got to give, take the Seahawks. The Seahawks are the real deal. They're physical. They beat people up. They got a great young quarterback in Russell Wilson. They can run the ball. They've got it all. Playing the St. Louis Rams without Sam Bradford. This will be a blowout on Monday night. Have a great night. Enjoy Monday Night Football. See you next weekend.